Let's talk first about child custody and maybe some misconceptions.
Sure.
What would you say are the main misconceptions that people
Yeah,
have about
and
child custody?
it's really interesting. When I started practicing law, which is now 20 years ago,
Wow.
we didn't really deal with child custody. You would have custody cases where it was a pure fight, mom against dad, and there had to be a real reason that you would see it. It was sort of this default, stereotypical mom has custody thing. And we didn't mess with visitation.
Really?
If mom got custody, it was just sort of understood. Dad got every other weekend, Friday to Sunday and Wednesday night for dinner.
Yeah.
It's just what we did. That has evolved so much. And where we are now is, parents will come to me and they'll say, well, what's the standard parenting time? And I'll tell them, there isn't one. And it's really true. We just don't have a normal parenting time situation anymore. We see more and more blended parenting schedules where you have a parent that might have week on, week off. We have schedules 4-3-4 schedules and 5-2-5 schedules and 2-2-5 schedules and a lot of things, because what social scientists have recognized, and there's been some studies published on it, guardians ad litem have recognized, judges have recognized in their training, is and I'll just be stereotypical, the custody where mom has the week and dad has the weekends created a phenomenon that we refer to as the Disneyland dad.
Right.
And what it means is mom does all the hard work during the week. Mom does school, mom does everything. Dad grabs the kids on Wednesday night, takes them out to Chili's, feeds them food and ice cream, and then drops them off, and then mom has to get the homework done and everything else. And then dad picks them up for his weekend. They go to the zoo, they go to the aquarium, they go have big fun. They get loaded up with sugar, and then they get dropped off on Sunday night. And it created this Disneyland dad phenomenon where over time the kids said, what? I don't want to live with mom. I want to live with dad.
I never thought about that, but
Dad's
of
the
course,
fun one.
yeah.
We always do fun
Yeah.
stuff with dad. And what it did is it caused the non-custodial parent, typically dad, to be disengaged from the school system, the children's lives. And so what judges and guardians and other people began recommending is, let's make sure that the parents both have custodial time during the week. So a very common schedule we see now is where the non-custodial parent, again, I'll just be stereotypical, dad, has the children every other Thursday all the way to Monday morning. So he has to do Thursday night homework, get the kids to school on Friday, pick them up Friday, has the weekend, and then he's responsible for that Monday morning school as well, which means Sunday night in bed, reset, get the week started. A lot of parents actually love those types of schedules because they both get a break and they both get to stay engaged. And so we're starting to see schedules that look like that more and more. So
How is it for the kids too? Is it better for the kids and their relationships with their parents?
So the other thing we've learned is I don't think people give kids enough credit. And kids are pretty resilient and kids are pretty adaptable. What we find the kids want and what judges are looking for, consistency. So
Absolutely.
if we're going to do a schedule, is it a schedule that it's not ping-ponging? If we're consistent, so in the schedule I just described, Thursday to Monday, oftentimes in that schedule, in what we call the off week, the week that the non-custodial parent doesn't have the kids for the weekend, they would still have Thursday night to Friday morning. And it creates a beautifully consistent schedule. Every Thursday, and again, just be stereotypical, every Thursday, Dad's going to pick me up. Every Thursday. Every Friday, Dad takes me back to school. Every Friday. One weekend, I stay the whole weekend. The next weekend, I go back to Mom's. And in those types of schedules, we see, and there's variations of it. Sometimes we move it to a Monday. Sometimes we push it around. We see that the parents enjoy the consistency of it. The parents enjoy the ability to keep both sides engaged in the process. And at the same time, the kids are, this works for me. I know what I'm doing. Now, when we get to older kids, we deal with situations now where, and I have a running statement in my office, I don't do parenting plans for 16-year-olds. You can't get a 16-year-old to do what you want them to do anyway. You're not going to get a 16-year-old to say, you have to go to Dad's, you have to go to Mom's this weekend. They want to be with their friends. So when we deal with older children, You know, when I've got a divorce going on and we have kids that are 16 and 17 or 17 and 15, we have to get a lot more flexible because they've got their lives, they've got their driver's license, and they're pretty much going to go where they want.